What up, squad? What's poppin'? Is you ready for another ROM rant? So it seems like the Loch Ness dreadlock chatterbox strikes again. But this is on a different occasion. It seems like some of the feelings Thug had, he didn't hold back on. Like, he said this before in certain cases. In other cases, he didn't. But it seems like this Andre 3000 situation, he's expressed his feelings about Andre 3000. That being said, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to comment, subscribe, thumbs up, smash that like button, hit that hype button, that like button, hype button, like button, hype button. Keep doing it. And we about to get into this. So I'm going to show you when Thug was on Expeditiously, you know, T.I.'s platform, and some of the things he said when he was on T.I.'s platforms. And a lot of this is telling, man. This actually explains a lot, man. He has a lot of disdain for a lot of people that, you know, come from his area. Just, I mean, in general, other rappers in general. Like, if they don't move like he moves, it seems like people I don't think he ever really rocked with anybody. I don't think he rocks with anybody. I don't think he's actually loyal to anybody. I just think he just that type of person. You know what I'm saying? Just that type of person. I mean, it does show he did put on some people. So when he says, oh, who do you ever put on? He kind of has a gripe there. But then again, a lot of these people put on a lot of people too. So I don't know what he's really talking about. Let's just get into it, man. And we'll go on with the rant, man, because I'm really ranting right now. And I have to get into these videos, man, so I could just rant a little, you know, give you a little better explanation what I'm talking about.
I can't rap you 200, 3,000 songs. I ain't never paid attention to him.
That's crazy. Who that sound like, man? Who that sound like, man?
Never in my life.
You crazy. You missing out.
Right.
You missing out. Y'all need to work together. That's what you, hey, look.
That'd be crazy.
We most definitely.
Yo,
be crazy.
motherfucking next move. Just like you went and worked with Elton John, nigga.
But Elton John was like, more like Elton John. The difference from Elton John and Andre is Elton John, like simplified. Elton John like to kiss ass. Andre like his ass kiss.
Yo, you see the way T.I. moved back. He's like, bro, I know. I've seen some pictures of you in some dresses, man. I don't know about what you talking about, but we'll get more into it.
Elton John like, hey, but I love you. I remember your first song. I remember Gucci first song. When is Goo-Wop getting out? Like, he just more of like a fan type of nigga to the point where it's like, I'm like, nigga, let's do music. He like, nigga, bet. And Andre more like, yo, this is the secretary. Like, hey, tell that nigga this thug, nigga.
Why you gotta talk like that, though, bro?
Fuck wrong, you don't get on the fucking phone, nigga.
No,
You know what it is. He told you stupid at answer.
No,
You answered it.
See, that's what.
It's more like that, nigga. We from Atlanta, nigga.
That's where I come from. See,
Guess what?
This is our relationship.
If I become,
don't have to do that.
if I become,
This is our ally.
no,
Yes, he is.
bruh, who?
He's with us. 3,000.
He who ally?
He's one of
He
us.
who ally?
Us.
Yeah, fucking right.
Man, yes, he is.
Why you don't rap like him?
What do you mean?
You don't talk like him, dress like him, look like him.
Hey, man, that ain't for me.
You ain't try to portray none of that.
But you're doing it.
Man, shit.
He said, but you doing it. All right, man. Nah, I ain't gonna say he dressed like Andre. Andre always been different, right? He's always been different. He had his own little lane. He did his own little thing. But how he just described it, bro, he's actually describing himself. You could look at it in two ways. Like, two things could be right at the same time. So he's sitting there saying, Elton John likes his buns, you know what I'm saying? He likes his buns kissed, you know what I'm saying? He don't like his buns kissed. He like to kiss buns. Obvious. And Andre different. So it seemed like you cool with Elton because Elton John was ready to kiss your ass. But then when it came time for you to humble yourself and have to talk to somebody, you're like, yo, you just felt like you deserved that respect, like that privilege that Andre had to kiss your ass because, you know, he was from the older generation, you from the newer generation, you're lit. Versus Elton John being a legend, Andre being a legend, but Andre being from your city, from your area. I used to think, bro, I'm not gonna lie, like, New York used to be jealous of the South, of how you guys would just all come together. That's why we thought y'all was winning, because it seemed like y'all put each other on. You know what I'm saying? And that was the big consensus is, yo, they put each other on. Now, Andre really didn't put nobody on. He didn't sign nobody to no label or nothing like that. Elton John did, let's just say, foster some careers, you know what I'm saying? Help guide some careers on his album, but he never really put nobody on either. So I don't know what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? It was like 3 cats that Elton, tried to help out, but it was on his project. You know what I'm saying? Like Doug definitely put some people on. Like, he got his, label and everything like that. But it seemed like he didn't like him to begin with anyway. So there's a lot of, contradiction in just self-reflection. I think he needs a lot of self-reflecting to do because, bro, a lot of the stuff you're talking just absolutely makes no sense. So now we're going to get into, this was before. This is how he was speaking about Andre before. But now in this phone call, he's talking about Cole and Andre, which I'm a little suspicious with these calls, you know what I'm saying? Because the Freedom of Information Act doesn't really include this. I think this is excluded unless it has something to do with a case. Now, don't get me wrong. There was so many code deeds and so many people involved in the case. They could have gotten these records and stuff like that, but this is more personal stuff for what he's talking. So I think there's a lot of people recording the calls, or somebody that was at the prison that was listening on the calls, that was a fan recording the calls, said, hey, yo, I can make a quick flip. Nobody's going to care. He ain't getting out. Whatever, this, that, and the third. But this is funny how these are all coming out, because I know they are not getting them directly from the prison, and I know they are not getting them from the Freedom of Information Act, you know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't include this stuff. And it's something that's personal like this, it doesn't include it unless it had to do with the case or something that was, in the case that could, then be brought to trial and used as information against Thug. All this is this could be used as information as far as gossiping, as far as, you know what I'm saying, the way he likes to gossip. He's a chatterbox, you know what I'm saying? So let's see what he got to say over here. He over here talking about, I don't know who he talking to now. He talking about Cole and Andre, you know what I'm saying? He compares J. Cole with Youngboy. Basically, I'm gonna let y'all hear it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of reading these titles, I'm gonna let y'all just hear it. You know what I'm saying?
Like what is it?
Why be the biggest artist in the world on YouTube? Why wouldn't J. Cole do a song with him?
And if memory serves me correct, they were supposed to do something together, but I don't know if NBA Youngboy got out of pocket. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, Cole's that dude that, like that song he made, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, middle child, you know what I'm saying? He's the one in the middle. He was the one that would try to get old heads and young heads to see eye to eye, because it was a big thing going on with that. Like, he tried to, patch up a lot of the misunderstandings between the older generation and the younger generation and the new styles and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Cole did a lot of, even though he rapped like more like, my era and stuff like that, he did do a lot of collabs with people that you would never think he'd do collabs with. You know what I'm saying? So I think there's something that happened with the NBA Youngboy and him. And Youngboy, he wild, bro. He was off the meds and stuff like that, and he just got crazy, bro. But he changed now, man. I seen him now. He seemed like he changing.
That's true.
Like, come on, bro. You ain't never in your life sold more record than this boy, this young nigga. Fuck is you thinking? Like, tripping. Niggas just be on that. Oh, I don't like your music, or I ain't doing no music with you. Man, nigga don't like y'all nigga music neither. Nigga don't really like that shit you talking about. That shit y'all niggas them out. Nigga just want to do songs. Nigga just want, like, it's the game we in. Like, it ain't no, the Atlanta Falcons ain't playing Miami Dolphins because they don't like the Dolphins. Man, we playing everybody. It's the sport we in.
Right.
Andre 3000, you one of the biggest artists in the world. You became one of the biggest artists in the world. But you ain't helped nobody. You ain't put nobody on. Now you vintage. Now you goddamn can't put out a song and go top 50. You see what I'm saying? You put a song out right now, you can't even go top 50.
Right.
But you the big artist in the entire world at one point. But you ain't put nobody on though. You ain't did that. Ain't no nigga saying they got a career off of you.
That's true.
Like, y'all nigga ain't help no better. All that,
So
that rap shit don't mean nothing, man. In 15 years, 10, 15 years, that shit don't mean nothing.
all right, so there I would disagree because stylistically at the time there really nobody was like on that Andre 3000 type stuff. Like he was on his own wave, bro. He was doing his own thing. You know what I'm saying? So I could understand where Andre was doing his own thing because he probably stylistically it didn't align. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't line up. And then Andre could rap. You know what I'm saying? He's a rappery rap type motherfucker. Like his cadences was crazy. He would switch in and out of these crazy pockets that just just have you like, what he just say? You know what I'm saying? But then he had all this other stuff going on. So stylistically, he was different. He was ahead of his time. He was different. He was just different. And as far as Cole goes, I mean, he rap with all these young boys. He rap with everybody, bro. So I don't know, like, why Cole's being involved in this. But I'm saying that's hilarious. But all right, so now when it comes to Wack 100, and there's always an opportunity for content, Wack 100 is gonna intervene, and he's gonna claim to have receipts. He's gonna claim to have this, that, and the third. And sometimes he's bluffing, and it's nothing. But sometimes he really got that. Wack, I don't know, why he all upset. I mean, there got to be a reason. Like, the more I get into this, the more I learn. Maybe y'all could help me out in the comments, bro. I really don't know what's going on, man. I really don't know what's going on, but Wack seemed angry. He seemed hella angry. Like, just watch this. Yo, Wack just tripping.
Bro, and then he go motherfucking listen. Glorilla responds saying, nigga, you blowing my phone up to ask me what color my eyes are, right?
Yeah.
So, and then the nigga turned around and shoots a subliminal at her. You seen what he said, right?
Hey, Wack, do you think it's over for Thug, man?
Yeah, we gonna make sure that we still got about 2 more hours of content. We already sent Drake to 28 minutes, him cutting his head. We fucking over my Tony.
Wait.
Wow, see that? Yo, the last video I did, yo, I'm gonna link that in the description. Yo, I said it. I say, yo, watch. I guarantee he going for Drake too, bro, because he seemed like the type like that, bro. After hearing the way he moves, bro, he seemed like the type like that. Anybody winning, I said it, bro. That's crazy. And I didn't even see this at that time. But it's Wack. This is coming from Wack. Check the source. You know what I'm saying? Check the source. But like I said, it's kind of fishy that that this stuff is out there in the public like that. Like I said, I think it's a mixture of things. I don't know how it got out there, but I know it shouldn't be out there, man. And I'll show y'all that after this. That it doesn't go with the Freedom of Information Act on this. This doesn't fall under them guidelines. But let me let this play.
There's a 28-minute.
Listen what I'm trying to tell you, Act. I told the nigga Pee Wee on your channel. I came on being humble. You know me. I said, oh, you speak for Thug? Then it's on. I'm about to fuck over him. I told him that. The next day, it been on. And we not gonna stop.
Hey.
Fuck dude, because I don't like the fact that these niggas that a nigga break, slap, spit on, beat the fuck out of, I swear to God, we'll fuck these niggas up 18 seconds, dead homies.
See what I'm saying? Like, he real angry. He real angry. Nobody said Thug could box, bro. Nobody said that. You know what I'm saying? He just ran a crazy enterprise, man. He just was, you know what I'm saying? He just was on that crazy time, man. I told y'all, man, stay off of that. Stay off of that lean, man. That shit fuck with your head, bro. That shit fuck with your head, man. That shit was worse than crack babies, man. You see the way that we turned out? Look at me. I can't come down. Got that tick, you heard?
Wait.
Swear to God, be running their motherfucking mouth, disrespecting folks, bro, like they that.
Wack,
niggas ain't ready.
Wack, you're saying that there's a audio
we got way more act. You seen the motherfucking shit came out about Dirt. We working phases, my nigga. Dirt, Glorilla, more shit coming.
Damn.
Mariah, he don't fuck with you.
What?
Yeah, we got some shit you want to hear too. We ain't playing with these niggas.
Nah, Wack, that's going below the belt. You can't put
I don't
stuff
give a
out.
fuck about none of that, bro. Until that nigga apologize
What?
to QCP and QCP tell me that nigga, listen, you just apologize to Glorilla in front of the world. Until he issue my brother an apology, I ain't stopping. And nigga, he ain't ready for this shit we got.
You can't mess with relationship though. That's his
I
woman.
don't give a fuck about none of that, bro.
That's his woman, man. Come on.
Y'all caught up into the rapper.
Now, as King Slum, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I do think people are pushing Thug in a corner. You know they said to be stepping on these niggas in Atlanta. So you gotta
Man,
be careful.
Thug ain't did shit. Nigga, that ask Thug back when that nigga the shit out of him and he ran in the house and hid in the closet. Listen,
Wait,
y'all know
what?
a rapper.
No,
Y'all know
that
a
nigga got
rapper that's
slapped.
in a motherfucking booth telling the story. I can go in the story, I can go in the booth and tell you stories about Vietnam, nigga, and motherfucking Ho Chi Minh City, and ain't never been over it like y'all have been in Vietnam.
Hey,
Right.
Wack, he's doing an interview with Big Bang, and Big Bang's a big.
So here's the situation, though. Remember, Thug is like on 1,000 years of probation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Thug can't do nothing at this point. I mean, if he was smart, he wouldn't do nothing except for respond verbally or like just ignore it. Ignore the noise, bro. I would do that. I would personally ignore the noise because this shit just gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all already know probation. All of that shit's a trap, bro. It's a trap. They just looking for you to slip up. You know, and it's kind of unfortunate, bro. You know what I'm saying? That this stuff leaked out, but it did, bro, and it became content, bro. You already know, man. It just seemed like you just wasn't moving that smart. You wasn't using your head, bro, when you was talking to a lot of people, bro. You realize motherfuckers can record your shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially thinking you might not get out. You know?
Street dude out there, they're gonna explain it away. It's not snitching. Atlanta's gonna stand behind it.
Big
It's not
Bang
snitching.
can't explain that. Nigga ain't no, listen, first of all, Big Bang ain't finna stand on that ain't telling.
Yeah,
Nigga,
he is.
anybody that call themselves a street nigga, that tell the police, here goes my number.
All right, man. So that's the end of that, bro. But yo, let me just show y'all this real quick. You know what I'm saying? So we can get to it. Let me show you this real quick, just for those of you that, because I looked it up, man. I got the info right here. You know what I'm saying? So basically, right here, what it basically said. Hold on. Let me get it open. Let me open this up. You know what I'm saying? Let me open this up. Full screen it. All right. So I'm going to full screen this, and I'm going to open it up a little bit more so y'all can see, man. Basically, you know, the Freedom of Information Act, bro, it does exclude reasonably be expected to constitute an unwarranted invasion of personal privacy, which a lot of these calls would fall under that. You know what I'm saying? These are the exemptions that don't fall under the Freedom of Information Act. You know what I'm saying? These are the exemptions and exclusions that don't fall under that, which means us as the general public, we have no right to. You know what I'm saying? If he's sitting there in the cell and stuff like that, they can't be putting that out. You know what I mean? They can't be putting that out. Like, he has a right to personal privacy, like especially with his lawyer and stuff like that. And I know a lot of places will say, yeah, well, you can get that, but I think it's under only certain terms. Like I said, if it has to do with the case, or if it has to do with something that's, you know, that constitutes basically incriminating evidence that can help the case once it goes to a trial, you know, they can get that because lawyers can get that and it becomes public information, and that's when it's public information. But his private calls really ain't for that. They are recorded now. They are recorded, but they're not for the public consumption. You know what I'm saying? So somebody's leaking this somewhere. It's either somebody that's on the other line or somebody that's in the jail. Somebody leaking it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody leaking the information. And, hey, man, it just exposed. Yo, Thug just got exposed. So even though he's out, I don't know, man. I think right now it's a bad look on Atlanta because of this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't think it completely covers Atlanta. I just think that, you know, Thug being like one of the big faces out there, you know what I mean? it's a bad stain. You know, it's kind of like when Tekashi did what he did. It didn't look good on New York, bro. It didn't look good on New York. We had to hold that L. New York, we had to hold that L. So it seems like the same thing here, bro. It seems like it's just crazy. And then the fact that the whole YSL like basically told is a bad look as well. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Till next time I'm out, man. That's my rant. I'm done. I'm tired.